What up, what up?
Careful what you do.
Hey, what up, Marco? Wait, actually? Oh, wait, then I did wrong too.
It's the girl that I am the one. On the floor, in a round. As I touch like red rice. Remember to always think twice.
Wait, do the streams have the wrong name? Oh no. Did that happen? That happens sometimes. It used to happen more before.
Don't stone me. I'm careful who to do.
Fuck, I wonder if I should restart the streams. I don't remember if it's an issue.
Billie Jean, not my lover. This is the girl that I am the one. But I am the one. The dead is not my son. The dead is not my son. The Billie Jean, not my lover. The dead is not my son. Cause I am the one. The dead is not my son. But I am the one. He says I is my son. Hard, babe.
Back leg, back. Is it just me or is it nothing stopping you, I guess? Yeah, actually, I will restart the live. Alright, actually, let me see here.
Everybody gone through, bang, bang, shot them. We're done.
Well, we have 32 viewers, so there's nobody shouting, but we have 32 viewers. Dude, it's so weird. I don't know how much I trust in you, some of the statistics, but I mean, hey, I get a lot of subscribers.
Do me, everybody, do me, look me, take me, attack me. I don't wanna say that we don't really care about us. Boom, boom. I don't wanna say that they don't really care about us.
Backlegs.
Don't love me. Let me free. Then had everybody done it. Everybody done it. Energy, energy.
Hey, what up, Zora? It's the goat. How are you doing?
Down.
We're making Orlil. I bought this card, by the way. Front. We'll see how we shape this one, because I feel like this one might be whack.
No. Anybody done it, it's me, that's me. Me, kick me, you're not a destiny. I don't wanna say that. Got about us. Don't wanna see.
I wonder. No, we should make the tails and ears different.
Oh no, everybody done. Everybody done. In the food, on the food, everybody. I don't wanna say that. They don't really care about us.
Actually, ears. Then tail. Oh wait, we have a tail here. Groups in time.
Dun.
Okay, I don't know why this orange part here.
Beat it. Just beat it. Do what you can. You're macho man. Gonna be tough and do what you can. So beat it. Just beat it. just spit.
You started. What up, chat? What is this about? I make art, chat. I make realistic art in Photoshop using pictures of real animals. I don't know. Sorry, I kind of spaced out forgetting about you. Because you shouldn't put a giant text unless you want everyone to say it. Yes, that's the point 16 for NK. Well, it's not about people wanting people to say it. It's about wanting people to sit in the chat and try to figure it out why I want it. Or technically what you did there. Tell me about it.
Let the cat just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to beat the fitter. How conscious down is your fighter? It doesn't matter. Don't fight, just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to be the fitter. Don't my side button, don't use your fighter. It doesn't matter. Who's gonna fight, just beat it.
There. We'll see how we shape this one. I do generally struggle with let's see here. Where do I call them? Ear, I guess. Ears, ears, ears. Left ear.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna fight better. No one should be the fitter. Don't how
Is what? No, nothing here is AI, sir. Nothing here is AI.
Better. No one wants to be the fitter.
Then we do a little black dot here, Chad. So right now, dude, I've there, and then we're gonna go here.
Better. No one wants to be the better.
There. Let's remove you. Then let's just mark about where the eye is supposed to be.
Better.
Now let's go back to one of our older Umbreon. Umbreon looking back, trying to fix it. Let's see here. What's up to use Photoshop, chat? Thank you, Oliver. Samsung YouTube. Actually, let's take the Moonbreon. Oh, what happened with the light here? Light. Or is it because I didn't?
On the screen.
I don't like this one. Umbreon. 10 card, is it this one?
Gala 9.
Umbreon. There, Danny Blue.
Dun. I got killer.
Oh yeah, there's that. I mean, I guess we could just go with this one for the time being, huh?
Down the ride.
Base. Then highlight.
Filler 9.
Hey, what up, Pickle? How are you doing? But oh yeah, by the way, Oracle, do you have any experience with drawing with printing art or something?
Doctor Underdog. Under the stream. Dance now, filler.
Let's see here. Body. Left. Okay, so remove feed, behind. Useless. Usually 5-6 hours, sometimes. Oh yeah, thank you. Kurt, how long? Yes, thank you, Oliver. Or sorry, thank you, Oracle. Damn, I don't get the patience for that. Nah, dude, you don't have to work everything at once. Also, you have to understand, I do this while streaming too. So like when I get bored, I just read chat or end stream and like come back in the future, right? Let's see, there. Then we go here.
Creatures fall in search of blood to terrorize your
we go here.
And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell.
So I might add some yellow here later, but we will see. So now we have everything but the tail made. Everything but the tail. And this one we can put here. I mean, sure. And then we go here. Boom, 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 boom. What's your favorite Pokemon? Alakazam, chat. Alakazam. For sure. For sure. Ooh, this green part, this... You know what? Actually, the green part here might be a little bit too thick, huh? We'll see that. We'll see. I'm tired of y'all getting mad at me for just defending this shot. Wait, what are you doing? What is happening, Tana? Did you get muted, Tana? Oh my god. Bad. The stream went from shill to AI spammers. Yeah, probably because we have more viewers. Let's see here.
Doing bad.
Hey, we finished a little. No, I did not. I still have to figure out the textures. Just, I haven't had fun. Bum. Let's see here. Umbreon. I think I like this one. Let's see what we went with this one here.
I'm bad. I'm running very bad.
Then we have, ooh, why this see-through? This is not good.
Oh no, it's really bad. Bad. I'm bad.
There, good.
I'm bad.
I wonder if it's like too black.
Who's bad?
I'm not really happy how I did this one. This one needs a whole recreate. I'm really happy with this one though. Let's see what we used for darkening and stuff here. Okay, we did do stuff like that, huh? I think I would just do my own exposure here then. Let's just see how it looks like if we do like that. Then we remove it like that. Back to that layer. Then we do a copy. We attach it. It's gonna look very flat. Then we go there. Then we make it darker. Attach it. Dark. And we remove some there. And then light. Light. And then we go here and we make it like that, I guess. And then we remove some darkness from that. People are final spamming. Okay, Noisa. So right now I'm focusing on turning the Umbreon realistic. But there will be spam in the future. And if you do want to avoid the spam, you then join the full screen stream. Now, they are switched by mistake. But in the future, there will be much more spam because we will be getting more viewers. And I will be... yeah, exactly. Because the thing is with this... I forget this. I should have done this yesterday. I should have just... No, Oliver. That's the point. You're not supposed to silence them. My mods are for that. And you don't have to tell my mods because they know what they are doing. I want people to ask if it's AI. I just don't want them to spam it. That's different. Kurt, you flip the stream. Yeah, I know. There's just an issue with the settings here. Sometimes when it goes automatically, I have to redo it. But sometimes I don't even check it, and they get reversed. I haven't done that mistake in a while, but I did it a lot before. Just so you're aware. Kurt, is Umbreon one of your favorite Pokemon, or even your favorite? It's my favorite evolution. I was gonna say about for far, but that's not true. I've really grown on Espeon a lot. The thing is that I know that I will get jealous eventually by like people who are by like Umbreon. Let's say if I got my own Espeon, or had my whole Espeon collection, because Umbreon is such a cool Pokemon as well. Why if I want people to ask if it's AI? Yes. So the reason is it's not about asking if it's AI. It's rather what comes with the message which is above here. So what this message does is that when people are scrolling, they will ask, wait, is that really AI? Because like, let's be real. If you look at my art, from an untrained eye, you don't know if this is AI. This looks really realistic. Like, imagine if you're looking at this. Like, you would probably be like, wow, that looks really realistic. Is that real? Did someone really paint that? For starter, I don't know, Chimchar, Squirtle, or maybe Rowlet? I'm not that much on Rowlet. It's just like someone I started liking more and more recently. Yes. And basically... I want people to try to figure out if it's AI or not. And I can't type that in chat. If I type, is it AI or not, question mark. People, it won't challenge people to stay around. This message does this. this challenges you that you're wrong if you thought this was AI. This challenges you to figure out if it is or not. Do you make backgrounds? I mean, they're real life. They're images, right? It's photo matching. It's the same way I do my art. But some pictures are like way less worked on. It's generally just 1 or 2 images, or 1 image just used multiple times with a lot of blur. So I think this is 1 picture, and then I adjusted this part here and this part here, and then I did a lot of blur. And now I just have to make this one blend more with the background, or everything. I need to know though. So Shad, if I'm gonna print out some artwork, Shad, what would you like me to print out first? Shad, if you guys had to, if there was some artworks that you would like me to, because I'm thinking of printing out 2 artworks or maybe more today, just to see how it looks like. Do you guys think this one, the egg ghastly, will be a good one to test? Oh, the thunder outside. Maybe the Stitch. And maybe this. I feel like the Sveal is something people will buy. And maybe the Snorlax. I want something which is really bright. Maybe this one even. A lot of. Okay, like, yeah. Don't get. Norisa, don't get baited, right? So I'm thinking of possibly. Also, Chad, it's kind of funny. I still have this pack on my desk. Just because I like the art on the pack. Imagine if there's like a huge head in here. And it's been laying on my desk here since like April. And it might be laying there forever. Okay, what's your favorite legendary? Rayquaza, Mewtwo. Probably. Okay, chat. I need to figure out. We need to figure out how I should print my stuff. I need to figure out how to print out stuff. So first of all, I just have to figure out how we do the whole process, I guess. History. Did I look up stuff? Yes. So currently I have... Do I need like a drive for this? Drive. Do I need to make a document? Maybe I should. My sister's lovely Leafy and Espeon. Oh, nice! I finally got let's see here. Google Docs. Okay, I have to print. I'm using Vertex 400,000, 3,200, 4,000 resolution, 300 DPI. Currently will be attempting to print out on, maybe this is, or I just make the font bigger, right? Currently will be printing out on A4 papers. I have hobby card, Panduro, A4 210 x 297 millimeter, acid, and lignin free. Probably not important. Then we also have high quality photo paper, 50 sheets. Oh, it's 50 sheets for inkjet printers matte finish. A4 220G into whatever that means. Inkjet. Dude, I'm so mad with all my wait, let's see here. So what was what's the name of my printer? Kurt, hey, what up? Just a cool guy. How are you doing? Kurt is a funder near you. Okay, I didn't hear it, Oracle, because I'm listening to music. I live very close to Oracle. She lives like basically 5 to 10 minutes of a not a bike ride, a car ride. Like if I randomly stumble onto Oracle, that would be like wouldn't be, you know, wouldn't be weird at all. Canon Pixma, was this the one my sister said we had? Oh wait, we have a Canon. Oh no, maybe I was confusing with how do I print photo paper? Judging. Bro is gone. What has happened? Kurt, how did you get into this hobby? I started making memes. Started making very, very, like, memes with my friends. We did, like, basically very, like, stupid memes. And, as time goes, I wanted to make them more advanced or more, like, high effort. So they became, like, more ridiculous and more funny and more, like, accurate. And I'm not talking about like your basic memes where you're like original memes. Like I would, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Wait, let's see here. I was supposed to do something and I don't know. Remember? Oh yeah, sorry. Let me just update here. I have to progress there. Oh yeah, by the way, Shad, $45 and I will be recreating this Espion. So yeah, I'm lowering my price right now for these. I'm gonna see how that goes. I think that would be pretty fun. I do be spending time here. Is Tuesday? Wait, judging, can you stop? You're basically spamming. I don't know if you're being nice or not, but understand that you're spamming. Kurt, should me and Kurt, should me and the chat sub or no? You are to go. Thank you. Absolutely. I will be super happy. I will add $5 to the donation goal if you subscribe. And that will mean a lot, Oliver. That will mean a lot, Oliver. We're gonna study. Hey, Atlas. Oh, you finished my grade 3 months ago. Your school. Finished school. Dude, I need some... This is not the music I want to listen to there. Maybe we should relax a little bit on the Michael Jackson. I really want to print out some art just to have it, because this is like something I should have been doing for like 1.5 years ago. Because like, it doesn't matter how many views I get if they are temporary views, I need them to go towards something. Please play Green Day? Sure. Dude, I remember playing Green Day music on clarinet when I was little, like in 4th grade. Yeah, 4th grade. Damn, I got 50 sheets here? That sounds amazing. That seems like I have a lot of fucking test stuff to do. And then I have a lot of paper to put it on. These thicker ones, to be fair, they only cost like $2 each. But like... Now, maybe I would want a better material than that, but... So, my idea right now is to prepare a little bit, because I want to go and try some printing. It will probably go garbage, but that's because I just need to test it. I just need to print out something. So I have something. Even if it looks garbage, we can perfect it later. I rather like do like 3 huge mistakes and be like, okay, I have to study this more. And then I can show like, okay, this is what I got. How do I make this better? So what we have to figure out right now There was a girl who made a really good video. This girl made a really good video.
How many to order because you've already collected.
I hate a funder, by the way, Oracle. I hate a funder.
Is it actually worth making art prints at home versus outsourcing? Money-wise? Yeah, usually. You can use Red River's cost to print page to help you calculate how much you'll probably spend per print with your printer, but typically outsourcing in the long run can cost more. However, printing everything yourself has a lot more upfront costs. So if you have a...
Yeah, this would be super good if I could sell in Sweden. That would be super nice, and do my own stuff. That would be great. I could also do like much more customized stuff, temporary stuff, and
small short-term budget, then outsourcing is probably...
But outsourcing would be super cool to be able to, like, you know, get to other people.
By GSM, the higher the number, the thicker it'll be. Most papers I use are 250 to 300 GSM. Second, texture.
Wait, GSM? I think I had like 200 here. Or is that even the same? No, because mine is millimeters.
Almost all art styles look great on smooth velvety papers because it preserves your details, but there's also more textured options that make it look more like watercolor paper, for example. Next, the whiteness. Papers come in two general tones, bright white for more vibrant colors and strong contrast, or natural/warm white for a softer, more traditional look. Bright white will make your blues and greens pop. Natural white
really
for
nice.
vintage colors, neutrals, and earthy tones. Finally, there's the finish. Most people use matte, which is museum grade and soft, but there's
that's what I am. I have matte. I bought matte right now. To be fair, it's probably
also
the
satin and luster, which is smooth, slightly glossy, and provides a nice bold contrast. Or there's glossy, which is a more photo style that people don't usually use for fine art prints. The most popular brands for fine art papers are Epson, Canon, Canson, Red River, Moab, and Hahnemühle. I've tried and love all these brands. I definitely recommend ordering some sample packs from a few other brands though, so you can see which specific papers you like best. Okay, by now you should have your fine art print. Yes, I know, it's really satisfying to hold and see, but you've got to package it up for selling. This makes your art look extra professional, in my opinion, and it's a great opportunity to make it stand out so your customers have a fantastic first impression. I always use an acid-free plastic sleeve, usually from Crystal Clear on clearbags.com, or an acid-free glassine sleeve if I'm shipping and want it to be more eco-friendly. For in-person selling, you definitely want to use the plastic sleeve rather than glassine because people need to see what they're buying. Next, I add a thick backing board to this, which I also usually get from clearbags.com. This makes it nice and sturdy to help prevent bending, but you still want to watch out for those corners. If you want, you could add a thank you or business card inside, or you could add a business sticker to the outside. I think that makes it look more polished and memorable. For shipping, I use a box or flat mailers from Eco Enclose, which are made from recycled materials and are nice and sturdy. Since my paper is 250 GSM or higher and the largest size I sell right now is 11 by 14, I avoid rolling them and instead just ship them in flat mailers. So far, I haven't had any issues in shipping this way. I send them as packages, USPS ground shipping, using Shopify or Etsy.
Okay.
So I'm also a huge fan of Pirate Ship, mostly for their simple export rates when shipping internationally.
Okay, that's not in.
Myself. I mean, don't depend on it to cover your bills, but yeah, one of the best ways for a beginner to start is one design and a fulfillment center like Fireworks that'll do all the hard parts for you. Now, if you're worried about ordering too many prints and not having a place to store them or not being able to sell them, I recommend doing pre-orders. Just make that very clear on your site because a lot of people expect you to ship right away. But otherwise, it's super nice because you know exactly how many to order. You've already collected your customers' orders. Now,
Okay, chat. Let's see here.
You can either do this by photographing it or by scanning it in. For photographing, the first step is finding good lighting.
I don't need to scan stuff.
Alright, now you've got your file, it is time to prep it for printing. I always start by creating a master file in Photoshop. Photoshop is just what I'm familiar with, and it is a color managed app, which is pretty important, but you could always use GIMP or Affinity Photo. Those are a little bit more budget friendly and also color managed apps. I'll talk more about color management in part 3, but basically you'll want to use a device like this to calibrate your monitor so that it displays accurate colors for you. This master file is going to be the highest resolution version of my artwork.
Oh, wait, she actually has one of those? Damn. I mean, I might buy that in the future. Like, if I get sales, like, why wouldn't I do that? Also, that's what I tried to do before. I don't know personally when, like, I have accurate colors or not.
I do all of my cleanup here, like removing dust, smudges, reflections, trimming the edges, and then I either duplicate the artwork or I add a new layer above it for additional adjustments, so I'm not editing destructively. You never know when you'll need to undo something. You can also add your signature digitally here if you want. I save this master file as a TIFF or PSD file, and once it is done, I don't touch it again. I then duplicate that to create my printing files, one for each aspect ratio I use. For sending the files off to someone else for printing, I'll export a JPEG at the exact print size that I need, like 8 by 10 or 11 by 14, from the PSD print file. Now, if you're wondering how big you can print something from your file, just take your pixel width and divide it by 300. For example, 6,000 divided by 300 equals a 20-inch print without losing quality. If you need to scan an image larger, try not to go above 2 times the original size. Lastly, I stick to RGB because that's personally what my printer uses, and also a lot of services nowadays use RGB too. But
okay, let's check here. So what is mine? Mine is a Canon Pixma G35. Okay. Is this RGB or Psi? What's that other one called now again?
check the FAQs of the website. Or lastly, I stick to RGB.
SMYK. Could you make Grenade in the future? What did Stream Elements do? If the chat is so slow that the Stream Elements covers up so of chat, my mods can remove the Stream Elements. I don't mind. Like the Stream Elements basically just advertise my stuff, but like if there's nobody in chat, like it's not important, right? It's kind of like having a huge I don't know. The Canon Pixma give release hardware rise as same things, but so. What does this mean? The Canon Pixma, so my printer is a hardware-wise a SAMYK printer, but software-wise it expects to receive RGB files from Photoshop. This sounds a bit confusing, so here's a breakdown of the hardware, blah blah blah. If you lift the lid off your printer, you physically pour 4 separate liquids into the task. Whenever you hit the printer hardware has to translate. Okay, the software is RGB. What you should use, even though the physical prints squirts, blah blah blah. The Canon printer driver is built. Okay. Color conversion maps themselves when you send an. Okay, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Whatever. Okay, so now I have to figure out. So now let's do this one. Let's make our own 5. This is, why is this 7? Sure. Then we make okay, so it is RGB, so we can make 300 here. Oof, but should I make the file itself an A4? Should I make my own file in A4 format, or should I make a new file that's 4000 and export it into a JPEG or PNG? Should I simply take a format that fits my A4? Yeah, it's probably gonna slow down a little bit for a week or two. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so 300 has been very much the last month. Yeah, it's been 2-3 months, which has been really nice. It kind of slowed down. One of my biggest issues is when I have so much art I have to finish. Wait, Cloudy? Did you change your name from Cloudy? But it's to be expected to go up and down. Now I probably soon have to turn off my stream, because if I'm sitting on too low viewers too much, it sadly affects the fucking algorithm points. Hey, what up, April? Should take the format for the face exactly. Place your artwork inside it, then export it. Create a fresh A4 canvas. This is a way to ensure digital prints perfectly get cartridge. Okay. Create a perfect. Do the exact map for yourself. Exact. Okay, so open a new file. Open a new file, and then we want it to be select 24 millimeters. Look at the settings on the right. Ensure the resolution is set to 300. So we will have it to be 300, 358, 358, and width 240, 2480, 2480 pixels. And this translates to which is a crisp yes. Look at the settings on the right. Ensure the resolution is 300 pixel. Yes, it's RGB. Step 2, drop and compose your art. Wait, let's see if are these settings fine? I'm probably butchering their names right now. Yes, it's Umbreon and Eve. Well, yeah, if that's what I showed you, yeah. Tell me, is this artificial? No. Shrimp is amazing. Hey, what up, Patty Place? How are you doing? Patty Place is just it got connected wrongly, so they are wrong. You name it. This is one quick tip before we go. You have your background set to transparent. Why this is fine? It means that you're. Oh, okay. Transparent, white, create,
No! Wait, I want to make a new one. There. I want it to be like that instead. Now we go here. Boom. And that is correct. This is correct, right? Did I do correct? Fuck, did I do correct? Did I do correct? 2480, 2480, 2480. Yes. RGB, correct. Create again. Then we delete. Then we delete. No. Then we delete. Oh, sorry. And then we call this one save as A4 printing export page. Then we wanna try. So what arts? So for my first print, I'm thinking of doing the egg ghastly. Ooh, I just noticed. We should probably fix the egg ghastly one. There are probably some other changes I need to do on the artwork itself, though, because I heard like.
Because that's personally what my printer uses, and also a lot of services nowadays use RGB too. But you want to check the FAQs of the website or printer that you're using so that you can see if it should be CMYK instead of RGB. And that's about it. From there, you can either send your file off to have it printed by a professional, or you can do it yourself. First of all, I'm going to talk about ordering from someone else because the whole printer situation is a little scary. Honestly, outsourcing can be a great option for you because it saves you time, space, and the headache of dealing with the printer. You have 3 options for this. First is the classic method where they print it.
Hey, I couldn't join us. Don't worry, King or Lucky.
Size and how many you want, then the company prints it and sends them to you. Or you get to go pick them up.
You just got to reverse
I'll
it.
add some online options to the screen here. These are all ones that I've looked into. Personally, I really like Geek Today, Finerworks, and Impix. Again, don't forget that these companies can be printing different quality and you want to price accordingly. And they market for you. Some services handle. You have your options like Etsy, eBay, etc. But personally, I love having my own website, which is why I think it's the perfect time to thank today's sponsor,
Selling.
Shopify. All 3 of them. First, as I mentioned, I have my own website. I use Shopify, but Squarespace is another popular one with most artists. This option gives me the best profit margins and lots of control over branding, pricing, selling pre-orders, having pages about other things besides my products, and more. It also looks more professional in my opinion and means I don't have to be basically directly
selling tips.
3 general tips about. But there's no reason to get the most expensive printer with all the bells and whistles because you will have to put way more work into it. You have to know a lot. Welcome to my new office. Please excuse how boring it is in here right now. So, step 1 to making your own art prints is to choose a printer. This one's mine. Now, you could ask, what is the best printer? And the simplest answer I could give you, with some exceptions, is that it's the one that has the most inks and is the most expensive. But there's no reason to get the most expensive printer with all the bells and whistles because you will have to put way more work into it. You have to know a lot more about how to use it and maintain it. So instead, I'm going to help you figure out what is the best printer for you right now. I'll break them down into 3 categories, starting with the budget-friendly options. Most of these use dye inks, which means your prints will not be considered G clay. If they're exposed to UV, like the sun, that means they're going to fade faster than they would with pigment inks. But a lot of us don't need museum or archival grade art prints that last hundreds of years, so this is still a great option. Dye ink is more vibrant and it's probably what every printer you've used had, so that might be more familiar to you. But in the category of these budget printers, you do want to check what size media you can print on. That is both how big the paper size is and how thick the paper is, or the GSM. Fine art prints tend to be on thicker paper, which a lot of these printers can't handle, so you do want to make sure you're checking that. I'll talk about papers.
Hey, what up, Cloudy?
Some popular budget-friendly options up on the screen here, so get ready to pause. Next, I consider the Epson EcoTank 8550 to be kind of an in-between of category 1 and category
S-Spawn ET8550 price.
Yeah, this one is $700, by the way.
printers. Supposedly the Epson inks that it uses last longer than typical dye inks, maybe even 100 years, but not as long as pigment based. This seems like it's a great option for beginners because it's an ink tank printer, which means it's going to save you so much money on the cost of ink. Lots of artists use it, lots of artists love it, lots of artists also complain about it. So look into that one if you want. Then there's also my little Canon GX5020, which is down here. That is one of the few ink tank printers where all the ink is pigment based, and it's a budget friendly option. However, the print quality is nowhere near what my Pro 300 is, so I would not use it for fine art prints. I mostly use it for stickers and just regular printing. Though I think printing like postcards or decorative prints instead of fine art prints might be fine on something like
Is
that.
stickers interesting with my art?
Like my Canon Pro 300. These are a little more expensive. I think mine cost $900 when I bought it, but they are probably like your best option if you want to make fine art prints. Again, I'll put some popular options up on the screen now, so if you want, you can go ahead and pause to look at those. Now, the third category of printers is above my pay grade, although I did used to use one when I worked at FedEx.
King, you should draw a Mew and join the art competition.
This makes them more cost effective in the long run, but obviously you need to be selling a lot of art prints and you need the space for one of those. Some examples are the Canon 2100 or the 4100 or the Epson P5000 and P7000. Mainly though, when it comes to choosing a printer, you just want to consider the following and read a bunch of reviews. First, what type of ink does it use? Is it dye or pigment based, and which one matters to you? Second, the number of ink cartridges. Generally, more cartridges means more colors, which therefore means more color accuracy in your prints. Number 3, how large a paper can it print on? Number 4, how thick a paper can it print on? Number 5, can it handle borderless printing if you want that? Number 6, what is the cost of ink? Ink costs are scary, so do look into that. Here are some resources that will help you calculate the cost per print. Number 7, double check that the printer is compatible with your computer. Lastly, don't forget proper maintenance on your printer. This means nozzle checks and keeping it clean. But with that being said, almost all printers are not only finicky and mess up with little annoying things, like my Canon Pro 300 can only handle certain paper types in the top feed nowadays, but a lot of them just don't last. Apparently my Pro 300 has a maintenance cartridge which gets full of ink, and then you either have to call a professional from Canon to fix it, throw it out, or do some kind of workaround to empty it. And that's not just my Canon Pro 300, they all kind of have their issues. Some are obviously better than others, but personally I
join the Discord.
When this one stops, I would either get the newer version of it, the Pro 310, or basically the bigger version of it, which is the Canon Pro 1100. Though I am still pretty curious about the Epson P700 and P900. Pause here for a list of resources about printers. Okay, so you've decided it's worth it and you're ready to start printing. Wrong. You actually need to color calibrate your monitor first. I'm guessing you probably experienced this before, but imagine that your painting looks perfect on your monitor, and then you print it, and it looks like someone sucked all the life out of it. It's too dark, or it's too bright, or there's too much contrast. Monitors are designed to look good for videos and games and software, not for your printer. So the number one way to make sure your prints match your screen is by using a monitor calibration device. I have the Calibrite Color Checker Display Pro, but the Data Color Spider is a very popular one as well. It'll create a display profile for you that adjusts the colors, brightness, and contrast to work better for your printer. You don't have to have one of these devices, but
oh, that's sick how that works.
It'll fix a lot of the color issues you'll deal with. But also, FYI, the paper type makes a huge difference in colors and such as well. Next, let's go over your print settings. As I mentioned earlier, I use Photoshop, so I will show you exactly how I do that, but you could use another program like Affinity Photo, Epson Print Layout, Canon Professional Print Layout, etc. Start by making sure you have the correct and up-to-date printer driver installed. You should have set this up when you set your printer up, but if you need to reinstall it or update it, you can find the files on your printer's website. This is the software that lets your computer tell your printer what to do.
Oh, wait, here, I need to listen to this.
Pro, but the Data Color Spider is a very popular one as well. It'll create a display profile for you that adjusts the colors, brightness, and contrast to work better for your printer. You don't have to have one of these devices, but it'll make things a lot easier and predictable for you. It'll fix a lot of the color issues you'll deal with. But also, FYI, the paper type makes a huge difference in colors and such as well. Next, let's go over your print settings. As I mentioned earlier, I use Photoshop, so I will show you exactly how I do that, but you could use another program like Affinity Photo, Epson Print Layout, Canon Professional Print Layout, etc. Start by making sure you have the correct and up-to-date printer driver installed. You should have set this up when
Okay.
you set your printer up, but if you need to reinstall it or update it, you can find the files on your
Okay, this might be annoying.
printer's website. This is the software that lets your computer tell your printer what to do. To check which one you have, go to your computer printer settings. If you're ever having random printing issues, this is the first thing you want to check. Make sure it's installed, reinstall it, or update it. Also, make sure you're not using AirPrint. Next, ICC profiles.
What's AirPrint? Is AirPrint like when you just like... What is AirPrint? Is AirPrint something with like iPhones, or is it just like what you try to print through Wi-Fi or whatever on your phone? Oh, it's an Apple device. Okay. You open a photo, digital art on PDF on your phone. You share it, select print. Okay. Okay, gotcha.
An ICC profile.
Hey, what up, Emily's Puppet?
Paper you're printing on, how much ink it can handle, and how to reproduce colors accurately. Your paper brand will usually provide the ICC profile you need on the website for download. Though I think some real professionals actually make their own ICC profiles. I'm just gonna call them overachievers because I don't know how to do that. Third, you want to avoid double color management. Both your software and your printer want to adjust the colors, but you want only one of them to be doing color management. Otherwise, it's gonna clash. So here in Photoshop, I usually select Photoshop manages colors, but you can select printer manages colors if you want. As you can see, there's a warning to turn off the printer driver, so we avoid that double color management. For me, this requires going to my printer settings, printer options, color.
Oh, wait, whoa. Wait a minute here. Does this mean that I need Photoshop on this computer, or can I, or is it just in the file itself? Copyright, convert, embed color profile, resample. Which are Jordan menus as well as a PNG, and you have transparently checked. Ooh, so remove that. Switch to JPEG, quality maximum. Okay. So JPEG then, and then 7? Keep the scale at 100%, hit export. Should this be? Should this be? Quality. So. It says slide it up to 100%. It's at 7 max. 7's max. Okay. Let's see here. Format prints. A4 Gasly. A4 Gasly print testing. I mean, I guess that's fine, right? True. Let's see if I have. Do I have the Gasly without the fire? Do we have the Gasly? Do we have the Gasly egg without the watermark? Do I have the Gasly without the watermark? I absolutely do. Now, technically, one thing I really have to do, which I didn't, egg. Some of these are screenshots, so it's very important that I don't take a fucking screenshot of my art. Goodbye, Oracle. Have a good time. Don't get hit by the lightning. Dun, 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 dun. Then we go here. Then we do duplicate. And then we do A4 testing. Amazing. What you have? Ooh. Convert object. Ooh. Why you look like that? Oh yeah, what's wrong with this one? Bro, that's so weird. I will just do this then. Egg Gasly. How about we remove you? Testing Gasly, make a copy. Remove this duplicate. Do a copy there. I don't know why this file is so weird. That's too much, right? Yeah. Does this look to be to the right? I feel like this is a little bit too much to the left, right? Okay, we do this. Make a copy. Smart object. Control C. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Well, that wasn't fucking hard, wasn't it, huh? Then we go here. We do see-through. And we do there. Minimize. And that's about the right. This looks pretty good, right, Shan? I feel like it could look a little bit better here. Okay, we'll do this. And then there. We'll click you. Right you. Okay, there we have that. Oh, now it looks like I'm talking to myself. You are talking to yourself. You are talking to yourself, sir. Okay, Shad, what do we do now? What Pokemon art do we want now? We want... I think I want my Stitch. I think I want my Stitch. I think I want the Stitch. Stitch, Stitch. Stitch, Stitch, Stitch. Forward background. It's not there. Chat got deleted. I mean, it still shows in my chat here. Does it? Do they disappear from chat too, or does it just say deleted? Because I know on TikTok they used to disappear. Yo, what up, Colosaurus? Welcome back.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Didn't know that. Thank you for the help. Then AI for printing. Let's see how we can do this one in a... This format really isn't the best for A4, huh? Fuck. Is that the edge? Is that a white edge? I can't tell. Fuck. I just had to make it perfectly. Like it looks so weird without the ear, you know? It's on the edge, right? No. Or maybe, yeah? Fuck. Okay, that looks good, right? AI for texting, export, AI for printing, Stitch test. What up, April? How are you doing? I think this looks pretty cool. Wait, let me make a copy. So guys, please, I'm a solo mod.
Mega Mewtwo X. Or maybe, or Y. I want something also very bright. Memes. Should we do a Rowlet one? It does look a little bit. I don't like how the... Oh no. Rowlet. And then we do... what would we do then? We do one... Which one should we do more? I feel like the Sveal one, just to see, because, you know, people love this guy. Oh, of course it doesn't fit perfectly. Ooh. This Sveal, his name is Jim. Might be. AI for printing Sveal. Or not AI, A4. Sorry. Okay, sure. Let's see here. There. Your bullshit lol there. But chat, I'm gonna end the... Actually, I don't even know if you guys keeping track. I like how we gain viewers. Kind of funny. While I'm like just doing preparing for printing at home, I think. Let's see here. There. Then we go in here. I love... And then we do here a zip file. Send to compress. Yes. Then we go there. Open there. Okay, see ya. Let's watch a video of the file here. Why do you ask for the block if you don't want people to call it AI? Because I want people to try to figure out if it is AI or not. By gaining that, I get people to stay long enough in my stream to basically give the algorithm points to send it out to more people. And while also people actually do think my artwork is AI. So because of this, I want to challenge people to figure out if it's not by either watching or commenting or asking me. And through that, I'm either able to verbally explain or show that it's not AI, or I mean, show through my art, right, and show through all my processes. This is all way gets to get engagement, and then I use basically get all the people who are cool into my community by filtering out the bad actors, and yeah, while still the bad actors are still being used for more algorithm to find more cool people, then I just have a hard filter on my Discord and my full screen streams. I can keep the cool ones and discard the useless ones. Well, or sorry, the bad ones, which still benefit me because they give me more viewers. Print photo paper. Mate.
Despite my warning about printers, you all want to learn more. I guess I will share. I use a Canon Pro 300, so everything I know is based around that. I chose it because it uses pigment inks instead of dye inks like most other printers. Now on to the fun part. To simplify, there's two things to consider. You need to make sure your monitor is color calibrated for accurate viewings, and you need to make sure your printer has the info it needs to print the correct colors on your chosen paper. Color calibrating your monitor with a tool like this one is super helpful in letting you preview your artwork with accurate colors, also called soft proofing. And no worries because it's really easy to use. You just follow the on-screen directions. Along with color, it'll also tell you to adjust your screen brightness because that's also important. I have to set mine to 3%. Also, the program you use can make a difference in the colors you view. One of the reasons I use Photoshop because it's a color managed app. Alright, moving on to giving our printer the correct info. No, I do not switch my file to CMYK. My file is actually sRGB, as you can see here. But this is something I'm still learning about, so I don't have any Y answers here. When I print, I select Photoshop Manages Colors, and then I select the corresponding ICC profile for the paper I'm using. Basically, ICC profiles contain color information that will adjust the unique way a paper should be printed on a specific printer. I also select Relative Colorimetric and Black Point Compensation. Next, as you can see from this warning, you have to turn off your printer's color management if you want Photoshop to manage the colors. I do this under Printer Settings, Color Matching. For my Canon printer, I switch it from Color Matching to Color Sync. Also under Printer Settings, you need to select your media type. I found the info on what media type I should use with this printer and paper combination on Canon's website. In general, your printer's website is just going to be a great resource for you. Also, some other great resources you can turn to are the Adobe Support Community, Red River Catalog, which even has a cost of printing section if you're curious, and then the website for whatever paper company you're using too. Your paper company will also send you instructions with the paper, which is also very helpful. Another thing you'll need to check if you're running into any kind of issues is your printer driver. It could be installed incorrectly or outdated. Popular papers that people use: Red River Catalog, Moab, Canon, Canson, Epson.
If I It's photoshopped. Okay. Okay. What up? What up? But chat, the other mods are there. Yeah. But anyway, chat, I'm gonna end the live for right now. I'm gonna see if I can go and print out some of the artworks, and we'll see how that looks like. Bye bye.